Hi, I'm Karen Hewen and welcome to my art channel. Today I'm just doing some basic watercolour for beginners tutorial. So I've got a piece of paper that I've masked into two areas with masking tape, and first one is doing a blend from one colour into another. So first of all I wet the paper all over with my brush, and then I've picked up blue and then red, and then worked it downwards and upwards, and it met in the middle. The second one, I again wet the whole paper, but this time I dabbed spots of colour into the water, and as you can see, it all spread. I used lime green, dark green and yellow. And then I dried it with a hairdryer, and then to deepen the colours I'm just going over the same thing again. So dark blue from the top working downwards, and red working upwards from the bottom. On the other one I've left the background all blurry, like it's a out of focus kind of photograph, and then I've gone in with like a dark blue and created sort of branches, leaves. It's going to be a flower sort of picture. On the other side, now that that's dry, I've gone over again with the same blue, and I've created kind of cloud shapes. And then I took some white gouache wash and put it on to lighten, to make some highlights. The gouache, if you have it watery, it just does a very subtle effect. It looks more when it's wet, and then when it's dry it just dries back to lighten the area. Back to the other one while that's drying, and I've just made some kind of wobbly blossom shapes and some splotches, and I used red, and then I dipped purple in the center and let it spread, and made some leaf shapes with an olive color, and then went over it with dark green, and again dots and some more different color leaves. Back to the other one, now that's all dry, and I'm just using a very fine brush to create a silhouette of a tree, and then dotting, just using the dots from the brush. It's a pointed brush, so it makes these kind of leafy shape dots, it doesn't make round dots. And there it is, and then I've used the same brush just to pull out from the center of the flowers. Splatters using wet paint, it's actually wet acrylic ink, hitting my brush onto another brush to make it splat everywhere. And then you just saw me using a bottle of white acrylic paint in a metal nibbed bottle to make more round dots in a more controlled area. And there it is. I hope you've enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. You can follow me on Instagram @TrueToYourArt, and please like and subscribe.